along with two frighteningly loud, smacking splashes that come one after the other. The sound of horses scrambling to their feet in a cloud of dust and dirt and dried leaves spurs a panicked energy that breaks up the relative calm of this woodland road. The Treant, after tossing its perceived agitators into the river, immediately reaches for another bundle of sticks and then hurls the charred pieces into the river where they splash. Dexterity saving throws.
Oh my god.
Warding Flare doesn't do anything against this, does it?
It is an attack.
Okay.
Yeah, it's making kind of an attack.
So if I...
Yeah, it's a saving throw.
Are these projectiles?
Within 30 feet?
It's definitely not within 30.
Okay, then.
Are they projectiles? Can I catch
You
them?
cannot catch them.
You bastard.
I know you're a 2.
Dexterity save.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, 19.
22.
22. They're just charred pieces, so you're taking half of 6, so 3 bludgeoning damage.
Oh
It's Graven unconscious.
Unconscious.
What's
The
your shield
pieces of charred...
Cold.
Yeah, it's bludgeoning damage. Yeah, so the pieces of charred wood splash into the water, and Graven looks up and thunk, as he's floating in the river, takes the hit, and Erland watches as Graven's kind of limp body is slowly going over the bumps in the river.
quickly
starts to
try and swim
over.
after him.
So as he's swept up in the current, you guys try to kind of find your footing, but the riverbed is clearly deep enough that there's no standing in the bottom of the riverbed. It's very deep near the center, and if you're moving toward the land in any direction, there's these jutting kind of rocks that are a consistent hazard, almost impossible to cling to, with a thin film of algae and whatever whitewater tufts obscure the visibility. Retrieving the horses does seem like it will be a non-issue, at least in terms of their safety. They're currently sprinting away from the Treant and in the direction of Orba and Safira as fast as they can. You see heads bobbing and the saddlebags are like jostling on the sides as they move as quickly as they possibly can. And between the horses bearing down, the tree flinging the bits of bark, and your companions bobbing in the river, it's suddenly a lot to take in. And Orba and Safira kind of tug on their reins and they pull up and they look at each other, a brief kind of wide-eyed moment of uncertainty before making their next move.
Graven's down, we've got to keep going.
Orba's gonna give her the reins
Okay.
to her horse. Get the horses, I gotta go get them. And she's gonna start taking a rope out of her bag.
You hopping off the horse?
Oh, yeah.
Running towards the bank?
Yep.
Reaching
Maybe
into her
like
bag.
at a diagonal.
Sure, so as they're
traveling.
flowing, you're trying to meet them, yep.
Yep, okay. And when she was grabbing the rope, she's also gonna grab one of the healing potions just in case.
Okay, great.
Alright, so
Yep,
she's
healing
running
potion,
and she's
one hand,
gonna
rope
try
in the other one.
to get an eye on both of them.
Give me an athletics check as you attempt to swim over to Graven there.
13.
13, couple overhand strokes. At the center of the river, it's the, not calmest, but it's definitely the least hazardous. There aren't as many kind of rocks breaking up where they are closer to the shores. You're able to quickly move over, and Graven's sort of oversized body, you turn so his face is out of the water and not sort of lying face down in the river.
Okay, I want to try and get a hang on like the am I close to the riverbank or?
No, you're like almost in the middle of the river.
Okay, can I try and stabilize him while I'm holding him?
Give me a
there?
medicine check.
Oh my god.